Hello, it's Jim. Welcome to the Rug-Free Zone at the network. Now, I've had a lot of this. We're going to put this video on the Rug-Free Zone page, help page, and basically it is what it is what it sounds like. Keeping it simple. Now, we've had a lot of members over the years. Meme coins have come and they've exploded, pumped on fun, various platforms, where it's basically people are just getting their eyes ripped out. And we got our heads together and we said, okay, what can we do here? Because I had conversations with people and they've lost thousands because developers dev bags were rugging the bags. They weren't even, they weren't genuine coins. They were just literally pumping and dumping the coins. So we come up with a system on the network. We started with one coin and we've now got 4 coins. I'll just scroll down the page a second. We'll go into detail. I'm not going to go too long in this video because, like it says, keeping it simple. So now we'll have 4 coins on our network, on the Solana network. We've printed these coins, minted these coins on the Solana network, and basically we're the dev bag. So we know who the dev bag is, because a lot of these coins, what we've been buying and selling or trying to make a profit on, because we all want to make a profit, the dev bag has got like a huge amount. The price goes up. Dev bag tanks the price and runs off to the next coin. And we don't know who the dev bag is, and they've gone with everybody's money, everybody's soul. And so we said, no, I've had enough of that. So we know who the dev bag is. It's us. It's in the network. So we've got, basically our goal is to create a coin collection that users can buy and sell confidently without the risk of being rugged. Because you can't get rugged because we're the dev bag. Okay? So we've got 4 coins: EB coin, EB worm, the crab, and the starfish. Okay? Who knows? Down the road, we might have some more coins, but for now, we're not planning on having more than 4 coins. We want to build those coins. I'll just quickly go over there. Our coins were funded. So how are we building the coins? Now, we've minted the coins on pump.fun, but you can buy and sell these coins anywhere. And you could go to pump.fun, DexScreener, CoinMarketCap. That's just some of them. In the header menu, if you look at there, the EB coin, we've put more options, but you can buy these coins anywhere. Just, if you click on one of the addresses, one of the options, you'll find the address for the correct coin, because there's a lot of scammers out there. So make sure, just an example, if you click CoinMarketCap here I'll do it. I'll just quickly do it. CoinMarketCap, and then you'll see the wallet address for that coin. So that's what is that? The worm. EB. Oh no, sorry, that's EB. You see there the wallet address. So if you've got that wallet address, you can buy them from anywhere. You don't have to use. These are just options what you can use. Buy and sell anywhere. First question. So, like I said, what we're trying to do is we're trying to get the dev bag to around 8% for each coin. The EB coin, that's already 8%. I think it's 8.4%. So we don't want to push too much, because if people outsiders of our network, on the meme coin space, which is a massive space, it's not just like as a network MLM. This is like outside of that system, should we say? And this is another thing what we wanted to do. We wanted to branch out more advertising options in our network, getting the system outside of the eyes of the normal MLM system. So we don't want to build too much, because if the normal people see the dev bag's like 50%, they'll not touch it, because they say, oh yeah, the dev bag's going to rug. They don't know Azure Network. They don't know Jim. They don't know what we're doing. All they're seeing on DexScreener. Remember, DexScreener is one of the massive. It's one of the most massive DEX platforms on the planet, and we've listed ourselves. We paid $400 to list ourselves on DexScreener, and on DexScreener, I'll quickly go over EB DexScreener. I'll just verify. And it wasn't nobody. You have to put your hand in your pocket. You see there, Solana pump swap, because that coin is graduated. And we'll cover that in some of the help videos. The help videos, it's a playlist above this video. There's a button. It'll take you to the playlist on Agile Media, and just search for the video about the graduation. But you'll see here we've got a website which takes you, anybody who on Deck Screener clicks that website, clicks that button, goes to our help page, our rug free zone page, which shows all our coins. And then we've got the Twitter and the Telegram. Telegram's driving me nuts. But it's there. the Telegram are bringing out like the worms, should we say? Let me collaborate and pay me this much money, and I'm going to do this. We're not doing that. We're not playing games with that. Okay, so I don't know what to say about that Telegram group. It's literally you launch the coin and then they just plaster you with, these are what we're trying to avoid. The scam, not the scammers. I wouldn't say they're scammers, but the pumper and dumpers. But when you launch a coin, they're straight in, which is fine, because how we're building this coin, like I said, we're on about 8%. We encourage our team, when the prices of Sol goes up, buy and sell. We don't say, don't buy any coin, don't sell any coins. When the price goes down, buy the coins. When the price goes up, sell the coins. Make some Sol. That's what it's all about. The coins are not in our wallet; they're in your wallet, and I'll cover that in a second. So we've got the EB worm. I think we're on about 5% now. The crab are on 5%, and the starfish we're on around. The dev bags are all around 5% as I'm recording this video. It could be higher by the time you're watching it. So how are we funding these dev bags? So obviously Jim's had to put his hand in his pocket. But after, I think what did I put in there? $500, I think. Yeah, about $500. We fund the dev bags by using so when we minted the coins, because I minted the coins, in the sentence I've placed pay the dev. We'll get like a tiny reward free. I mean, I'm talking like fractions of a cent for every time someone buys and sells the coin in the sentence. So when someone buys and sells a coin anywhere, it doesn't have to be on Deck Screener or Pump.fun. The dev bag gets a tiny, tiny portion of that fee, and then we use those fees to grow the dev bags. We'll buy more coins. So as the fees are coming in, we're buying more EB worm, which then brings the EB worm example to 8%. It reduces the amount on the market, should we say, and it also gives stability and credibility, because when people start coming and say, Agile Network have got these coins and they're not rugging them, will buy another coin, or they might buy more coins. Remember, sell when it gets high, buy when it gets low. Buy and sell. That's what we don't say. Buy the coins and do now with them, because what's the point in that? You want to build either. You could be building your Sol or you could be building your dollars. We'll cover that in another video. So basically, we'll fund the bags using the reward fees from the coin transactions. Our goal is to grow the bags to approximately 8%. We might fluctuate, as pass left or right and what have you, but the goal is around 8% per coin, per token, ensuring great coin stability and credibility. Welcome to the rug-free zone. Okay, so any of those coins, Jim's not rugging them. That's for sure. We've built a network slowly over 10 years plus. We're not going to stuff our members for some tokens. That's for sure. Now, to get these tokens, you need a browser wallet. Well, you don't need a browser wallet, but the browser wallet is probably the best, because you can connect it. If you go over to Pump.fun example, you can connect multiple wallets. But I kind of like Phantom, to be honest. I've connected both wallets, but I like Phantom. So you can see here I've got Phantom Wallet and I've got MetaMask. But you can use either or. They both work seamlessly. I just prefer Phantom. That's just me personally. It's up to you what you use. But basically, if you go to that page, if you haven't, I think everyone on the internet has one or the other. But if you haven't, or if you want one, just go there and it'll take you to the Phantom page. It's not our page, and it'll say, which wallet, because you could be using Chrome browser or Brave browser. I think Brave browser is the same as Chrome. So if you've got Brave browser, just just use the Chrome. I think. I'll quickly go over there just to have a look. Oh no, it's got different. So you've got Brave browser, Chrome, and Edge. So if you've got one of those browsers, just click which browser you've got, and then you'll install the browser wallet. Now, once you've done that, go over. I'll use pump.fun as an example. You go over to pump.fun. I'll just quickly open my wallet, and again, I like me. Wait, I have to put my password in. I was trying to keep this video short and sweet, so we'll just go over there. So you see that's TeamEB, that's the dev bag. We started 800, so we're doing okay. We're $323 since it's been 10 months since I started this. Yeah, watch out, and I made a lot of mistakes on the way, but trial and error. That's not I wouldn't say mistakes. To get it right, before I shoot this video, I've built a website and on the page on the website. So let's say you go over to pump.fun example, and the first thing you want to do, it's already connected. You'll see here connect wallet, and you see there the totals around about the same. So we've got let's have a look. So we've got the starfish. Let's have a look. So the first thing you need to do is have some sol. You need some sol over here. So for this example, so what have I got? Starfish. I'll just quickly sell I'll sell $5 worth of starfish. So you see here, sell. This is just one option, but pump.fun actually is very easy. And if your country, so you click sell and confirm. You'll see, watch there, the starfish volumes price is going to go down, and then I've got some Solana. If pump.fun don't allow you to use it in their country, if you use a VPN, that's what I do. But I looked on the pump.fun website and they're fine with it. So that's what I'll say. That's what I'm doing. Do what you do, but there's always workarounds. VPNs are very good, and you should be using a VPN anyway because it's for security. Keeps all the little nosy beaks out of what you're doing and where you are, and keeps you everything straightforward. So you'll see there, if you haven't got some Solana, we've put up. So there's the video you're watching now, and then video playlist at the network. Give that a click, and it'll take you a new page. And we've put some videos. 100% watch that strategy video. Very important. And that strategy video is my strategy. If you want to follow my strategy, you don't, that's up to you. But I would highly recommend watch this strategy video and how to not miss, because again, I missed out on a huge profit on the EB coin. Again, trial and error. And I don't want anybody watching this video to miss out on the huge profits. So watch that strategy video. How to purchase some coins, how to the terminal account, that's another option. And you probably need something like that to follow this strategy. But all the links are above in the top menu of this video. In the top menu, you see their terminal, starfish, again, more places to buy, projects, what we're covering at the network. You can join the network, log into the network. You don't have to be in the network for this coin. It's just, obviously we're cross-promoting. And then, so if you need some coin, Solana, if you could we've put a widget on our website, and I've had this widget on all of our websites for, I can't remember how many years, but I use it daily. I honestly use it all the time, and it works smashing. So let's say you've got some Bitcoin and you want to swap it with Solana. You just click Solana. You can do this all from the website. You don't have to go off left and right. You can do this all together, and then see how much Bitcoin do you want to swap. 0.1, and it'll give you 78 Solana exchange. So where do you want the Solana to go to? You go to your what is it? TeamEB, just an example. You click there, receive. You get an address, put it in there, click exchange, and then it'll tell you where to send this amount of Bitcoin, and it'll give you an address to send the Bitcoin, and a couple of minutes later, bang, it's changed it over, exchanged it, and it's in your browser wallet. That's exchanging. You might have some XRP lying around, you might have some ETH lying around or whatever, but you need some SOL, that's for sure. Buy and sell crypto. To be honest, I haven't ever done that. But let's just say you want to buy some, or you send an euro, and you want to buy some BTC. I've never bought it from there. But maybe it depends on the country, I suppose. But exchange, that works perfect. So, like I said, if you need some SOL, just use that tool. It's very handy. Again, there's loads of places. This is one place where I wanted to put on our page. Simple, quickly get it. The ads for the members of Adyen Network who are watching this. When you're placing the banner ads on Adyen Network, so you're loading the banner. Oops, sorry, that's tablet. Remember, tablet. That's me tablet reminder. When you're placing a banner ad on Adyen Network, you're one of the places now is this banner. This is a members banner ad. It'll show up on this page. So if you want to place a banner on this page, which helps run the network to keep it free, hint hint. There's my plug. Place a banner ad. So you go over here, place a banner ad here, and then you can place. But when you place a banner ad, that banner ad goes all over the place because we've got splash pages, we've got the members pages, we've got pages like this. So you're placing a banner on Adyen Network, and it goes off to multiple different places, not just in Adyen Network members pages. It's like it's a good way to advertise, and it gives you a lot of scope for your banners. So, like I said, I don't really want to go too much into it. There's a Facebook group over here. Give it a click if you want to join. It's a Facebook group just for the meme topic, should we say. It's not Adyen Network. It's not the early birds. We want to keep it apart because there's too many. We want to keep everything focused. So anyone who goes into that Facebook group is going in there to regarding the meme page, the meme tokens. Anyone who spams or throws links out in that group will just get kicked out. We're not playing games, we're not into the hype and or everything else. But that's about it. Get yourself over, have a look. If it's not really designed for, I'll be honest, it's not really designed for someone who's not going to put their hand in the pocket. The whole idea is to buy some tokens, and then when the price goes up, sell some tokens. When the price goes down, buy some tokens. That's the whole idea. Make some profit, either SOL or if you're trading in SOL, make some SOL. If you're trading in USD or USDC or whatever, but I'll do that on another video. Okay, I hope this video is keeping right. And like I said, above this video, somewhere, because everything's back to front, you'll see there, video playlist at the network. Give that a click. It'll take you over to a new page and you can see different, but strategy video. I'm not going to keep repeating that. Okay, I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.